YouTube. What's up, baby? This video is about being a trainer. I just finished watching a trucker named Jay's video. Hey, great job, bro. Way to take my video, but you know, I'm gonna go and put my spin on it. You know, to be a trainer, man, it's more, and well, me as a trainer, we'll talk about that. I'm not gonna say to be a trainer, but you know, with me, you know, I joke around a lot on YouTube. You know, hee hee ha ha, whatever, you know. But when it comes to this training thing, man, I don't play. You know, a lot of people will be like, yo, I want you to train me because you seem cool. But to be honest with you, bro, I'm a totally different person when it comes to training. This dude's about to go in that outhouse and use the bathroom, bro. Nah, dog. But anyway, I'm not, this King D-Raj is King D-Raj, okay? D-Raj, the trainer, is totally different. Now, I ain't saying I'm a stuck-up, snobby, disrespectful, mean person, but when we get inside this truck, we don't play games, okay? Not only am I training you in trucking, you know, if the person needs it, I'm training in life, financial stuff, you know, just happiness. So I'm not just training you how to sit behind this wheel, do the Qualcomm and do the paperwork. I'm teaching you how to reach a certain lifestyle that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? And when a student first gets in my truck, I have certain rules written down. And before we go anywhere, we go over these rules. And I am the type of trainer that I do not care about your feelings. Okay? Now, everybody sound bad, but it's not like I just, you know, I just be disrespectful. But when it comes to training you how to drive this truck, how to be a truck driver, I don't care about your feelings, bro. Again, the reason I read these rules for my truck before we leave is because I give the student a chance. If you feel that any of these rules are crazy, you may get off my truck. Again, it's a totally different person from YouTube to sitting in my truck. And I've had a subscriber on my truck, and I'm probably sure if he's watching, he can vouch for that junk, okay? But I'm totally different. I let them know, before you get off my truck, I will get on your nerves. Yes, sir. I will. One thing I'm not gonna do is let you hit something or do something wrong while I'm on the truck. I got to get home to a wife and son. So we not about to be out here doing no retarded stuff. Okay? We not about to be out here and messing up my money. Okay? And again, because I manage my money good, if I need that person to get off my truck, it's not like, oh, I really need them to drive so I can keep getting. No. If I feel unsafe, if you are not following directions, if for some reason, you know, you just putting us in danger, you gotta go. Okay? But with that being said, I'm very, 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 very observant. Okay, I'll make it seem like I'm not even paying attention. Oh, but I'm paying attention. Okay, I get loud, and like I said in my previous video, I have argued with every last student. Period. Okay, because it's like as a trainer, there's a climax. Pause. Okay, there's a point where we reach the peak where it's like the light bulb goes off, where they understand like, yo, this dude is really trying to help me. Let me stop fighting. Because it's funny, okay, as a trainer, your student, after a while, he's gonna fight back. He or she, you know, if you're whatever, they're gonna fight back. You know, hey, this dude is taking a dump in the porta potty, bro. Ugh. But anyway, they're gonna fight back. And then again, you got that point where, like, bruh, you break it down to them. Say, look, man, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to tell you anything wrong. I'm just telling you how I'm being successful in this truck. How I was able to make it from where you are right now to where I am right now. And it just goes off. It's just like, oh, snap. You're right. And then from that point on, it's smooth sailing. Are you willing to put up with somebody else's attitude, someone else's personality, you know? And, you know, like I said, I watched Jay's video. You know, he's like, they can't say no. Listen here, okay? I don't have a preference, okay? But if my student and I don't gel, okay, if we can't communicate, I will say no. I don't care who you are. Because if I can't communicate with you, if we can't get along, I can't train you, you won't learn. So, again, I know a lot of people, you be sending me emails, hey man, I want you to train me. But the D-Rod you see on this screen, bruh, is not the same dude that be in this truck training. Okay, I'm not big and macho. We not gonna be fighting. Okay, it's not gonna, all these horror stories that people be, you ain't never got to worry about that on my truck. Okay, I am a man. I know how to handle myself without having to have all this confrontation stuff. We can argue, we can talk, we can disagree, but to get any further than that, no. Okay, but again, be careful what you wish for. Okay, because in this truck, at the end of the day, I win. It's my truck. Now, I do admit when I'm wrong. Okay, it was an instance with my boy Leonard. He was having a tough time trying to figure out where to turn at. And I looked at the Qualcomm, I was like, turn right here, it's right here. Come on, turn. Right? So he turns. Then we look at the screen. He should have went up a little bit more, then turned. So I said, oh, hey, my bad. Looking at it, it looked like that's where, you know, one, because I was focused on everything else. And then when I kind of glanced at him, like, yeah, you need to turn right here. But I was wrong. And I had to let him know, hey, bruh, I was wrong. Just go ahead and this, again, because communication is like, bruh, there's no reason to get bent out of shape. Just turn right here. Let's go right here and we good. I'm wrong. I should have said the next left. You know? And if you can't handle a situation where it gets escalated, where you kind of arguing or disagreeing, if you can't bring it back down, you don't need to be a trainer. Okay? If you have a problem with disagreeing with people, you can't be a trainer. Okay? If you have a problem with admitting that you are wrong, you can't be a trainer. If you have a problem, if your student is able to teach you something that you probably didn't think of, even though you've been out here on the truck, you can't be a trainer. Okay, the money is great. Yes, it is. The money is great. But the money can only take you so far. You're not gonna put, if you have a problem with disagreements, arguing, going back and forth, you're not gonna last. You are not gonna last. So, you know, when you ask, hey man, I've been thinking about being trained, and you know, to say, yeah, hey bro, you need to train. Yeah, train. But I don't know your personality. Okay, because even at Stevens, I know a bunch of former trainers that it just was not for them. You know, it's just like, bro, like, you know, if the person not putting you in danger, if they can drive, if they're listening to your direction, bruh, if they don't stink, okay, if they bathe, then it's no real reason to be, you know, upset if they disagree with something that you tell them. You know, again, I say, hey, look, I'm going to give you commands. If you want to know why, go ahead and do the command. If I say get in the left lane, go ahead and get in the left lane, but say, you know, why do you want me to get in the left lane? Like, what's the point of me doing that? So I can explain to you. Okay, if you can't handle somebody saying why, you can't be a trainer. Even, I don't care how good the money is, you're going to have a problem. Because you're going to get upset, they're going to get upset, and then blah, 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 and there's no reason to. Again, like I said, it was a lot of hand clapping. I got into an argument with my trainer. Okay, it wasn't about, like the training aspect. We were talking about a topic, you know, and we got, I mean, it was heated, bro. Like, I swear, for at least 6 hours, he and I were going back and forth, me and my trainer. Yes. And I'm that kind of guy. I like to have conversations like that. To be, you know, stating your facts, I state my facts. We get loud. As you can see, I get loud on my videos. Okay? So, being a trainer, man, is freaking awesome. One, the money. Two, seeing the past 7 students, seeing exactly where I came from and reminding me every single day. Keeping me motivated every single day. Keeping me on track, keeping my blinders on, keeping me going forward. Because I see myself every day where I came from. Okay? Needing to get my money right, coming into trucking, only making a little bit of money. The training money is not the best, but still having to pay these bills off. You know, trying to make sure you got to make life decisions. Am I going to get something to eat, or am I going to send money home for bills? You know what I'm saying? But when you mess with me, okay, I take care of your food, so we ain't got to worry about that. That money, you take care of home, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you don't have to, trainers don't have to do it. I feel all trainers should do it. I did a calculation from the first student to my 6th student. Even not my last student, to my last student that just got off my truck. Okay? The amount of money that I have spent on all these guys, okay, has not even equaled to what I've made from my first student. I'm on, if we calculate all my checks, I'm up to the 3rd check from my first student on all 7 of my trainees. My 3rd check, man. And that's really, that's being kind of extra. I'm probably not even that far. Okay, I'm just trying to make it seem like, because just because I'm making money don't mean we out here just spending, we just doing this right here. Okay, because I show them how you hold on to your money. Okay, you want to eat out, y'all, hey, you want to eat out, this how you eat out. When you got your change, you go up to Wendy's. You want to go to Wendy's? How much is the combo? $8. Okay, I got $8 in quarters. There you go. That's how you eat out. Okay? You go to Walmart, get your ice that's cooler. Okay? Most of the time, depending on, like, if I drop them off at the yard or, you know, wherever I drop them off, if they're able to take my cooler or my toaster oven, I give it to them. You know, because I remember coming out, being on my own. It would have been nice if, you know, if I had an ice that's cooler. You know, my trainer ain't give me his. Bang, at you. But, you know, again, it's just seeing where you come from, man. And a lot of people forget that as a trainer. You know, they got this money, they chilling, the bank account on fleek. Did I use that right? You know, so they just forget, like, bruh, just 2 years ago, that was you. You know, so chill, bruh. Chill. But again, if you can't do none of that stuff, if you have problems with communicating with people, training is not for you. Training is not for you, dog. Okay? So, and, you know, we ain't gonna say that trainers ain't out here training. How dare a trucker named Jay say that, okay? Some of y'all, once you get on your own, you develop some bad habits, okay? Listen to your trainer, especially if they teaching you something. And if they are successful, they must know what they talking about. So just follow that and then get the good habits. Don't get these bad habits out here, man. It's not good. Don't mess up this golden ticket that we have. Okay? And again, me as a trainer, I'm showing you how to hold on to this golden ticket. In trucking, in life, happiness. So, I hope that was a great video. I hope it was informative. So, you know, I'm about to lay it down. I got to get up in the morning and drive because I'm by myself now. So, we got a good old 11-hour shift tomorrow. We going to Indiana. But, hey, look, man, if you ain't about that life, if you ain't about that trainer life, don't even bother, bro. Just stay solo and you good. Over and out.